Hey friends, Liz here, your 50/50 gal. Thanks for tuning into today's video. I want to talk to you about optimal health and really understanding like different phases and seasons that you're going to have in your weight loss journey. I've shared many times before through different series. I've lost over 50 pounds eating starch solution, those starches and those vegetables that fuel us and make us feel our most vibrant self. I've given myself the opportunity to lose the weight. It didn't happen overnight, and I've gone through different phases. And I actually have a really good video where Emily and I at Plant Burst, we talked about the phases of our weight loss journey. So I'm gonna link that down below. It's definitely just cool to understand where people started and what their progression was and where they are now. So we share a lot about that, and so definitely tune into that. I just think it'll give you a lot of good insight. The reason for this video today is we have different phases, and I've been in maintenance mode for a while and just really tuning into my health and wellness overall. So I've gotten to a place where I've been able to maintain my weight, but I feel good. And so this year I'm really pushing myself to do more things that make me feel uncomfortable, getting into the gym more, getting on my rebounder more, focusing on just my mental clarity, the things I fill my brain with, knowledge and information, and just really trying to have a really optimal year for 2025. But I started to think about, once I got to this maintenance mode, I tuned in more to my body. I tuned in more to my brain. I tuned into my habits and behaviors and looked at myself and said, wow, you've done a lot. You've accomplished a lot and you feel good. How can you even feel better? Because I truly believe we as humans get opportunities to dive more into knowledge and information. And so for me, I've been digging more into processed food and understanding, I don't eat that stuff, but like understanding why I would never want that food, why I don't want it for my loved ones, and really just knowing more about food and more about the foods we should be fueling our bodies with. And for me, that's starches and vegetables, because I've had so much success with dropping the pounds, but also feeling my best self because of those foods. I also worry about my cleaning products, making sure that I'm living a non-toxic lifestyle. And that's important to me. That's also my beauty care. How can I simplify my life? How can I make sure that these toxic products, there's so many out there that we think are good. And so just through the years, I've just taken little steps into this journey. And if I were to look back, I would never think 2 years ago I would be where I am now, having the additional weight off, really trying to optimize my body for optimal health, continuing my journey around health and wellness, and starting to read more, starting to be more intentional about the things that I do on a daily basis, pushing myself, getting myself uncomfortable. I recently did a cold plunge with one of my girlfriends. Her and I went to the local town, and the first time I went in, I lasted 1 minute. The second time, I lasted 3 minutes. And they actually say 3 minutes is great. But I was really uncomfortable. It wasn't something that I was like, ooh, I want to do. But I was like, I should do it. And I did it, and I feel good. I'm trying to be more in my hot tub, and I'm trying to do some red light therapy, some saunas, and just really exploring my body more to look at, here I am on a screen most of the day. So I have my blue blockers on, and they block the screen, the TV, anything like that. And then I have night ones as well. So these are my AMs, and I have my PMs that are orange, and I love it. And so I've just taken my health to a different place. And I'm proud of myself for doing it, because it's a kind of against like norms and culture and understanding it. So I'm constantly fueling my brain with knowledge and information, podcasts, reading labels, understanding the products we put in our home, the products we put on our bodies, and the products we actually eat. And so that's really some non-negotiables for me nowadays, is I try to not have toxic things. I'm not perfect, but I definitely try to make this a part of my life. And it's all just come in stages of First, starting with removing the weight, getting healthy, understanding food, getting food freedom where I'm not worried about my next meal. All I'm worried about is fueling myself with starches and vegetables however I need to do that. Understanding my hunger cues. So once I started figuring all that out, I was able to kind of go to that next stage, that next level, that next place in my journey, and look at all the other toxins that are in our environments. What kind of water are we drinking? How much water are we drinking? And just evolving as a human. All right, I gotta time out. I need you to subscribe down below for more videos like this coming your way. I hope that this video inspires you to want more for your health and wellness. You deserve to feel and look good in your body. And I just want to take this as an opportunity to say, wherever you're at, this may be you in about 2 to 3 months once you get to a different place in your journey. But it all started for me around food, understanding how food fuels us, and not getting in this like pleasure trap around food, because a lot of the food elements that we have are with our mindset, where we crave something, we think we need it. We have no willpower nowadays to just say, no, it's just not my food. And that's what I started saying about 2 years ago, is I would look at something at a potluck or look at something at the grocery store, and yes, it maybe smelled good because it was a familiar smell, but I just say, it's not my food. It's just not the food that is going to make me feel optimal. And we need to be fueling our body, whether it be from the outside or the inside, with things that make us feel good. Things that are going to make us look good. Because I believe when you feel good, you look good, because you carry yourself differently. And this isn't just about weight. It's about just how we present ourselves. And so for me, 2025 is like optimal health, and really taking it to the next tier of saying, how can I really tone my body more, like create more muscle, get maybe a little bit more lean, understand what my body needs, how it recovers, how much sleep I need, how much actual water do I need. Really tuning in. I can do that because I've done the other things. I don't have to think about my food. I have food freedom. I'm not worried about my next meal. So I'm able to put my headspace into something else. So think about that. It just has dawned on me over time that I'm just at a different place in my journey around health and wellness, around food, optimal health, and just getting to a place where I want to guard my body. And your body's your temple. Your body is how you function. So we need to take care of our bodies. Sending you much love in 2025, or if you're watching this way later, this is the video to get you inspired to find your phase, find where you're at, and start climbing this health and wellness ladder for optimal health. Thanks for tuning into today's video. I appreciate you being here. Until next time, friends.